Hey, boys, welcome back. We're on live now. Okay, so it's Friday, January 9th. We're going to be recapping what my thoughts for the market is, and also potentially we might catch a quick scalp for BTC. It's been range bound for the past 12 hours now. Looking to maybe take a long if price overextend towards this 30-minute key level. Delirium, what's up? Yo bye. Okay, wait, let me map out first for 30-minute 1 hour, potentially short if price comes here. Been range bound for 12 hours now. We're in the middle. A pretty aggressive move there already on the 1 minute. Okay. Alright, so I think my thoughts for the market is we're gonna be chopping quite some time. DXY is rising again back towards $99. Back towards the 99 level. But more importantly, also for USDT dominance, this thing is not dropping. It's like accepting above 6%. Now, historically, if USDT rises, if USDT dominance rises, then price falls for other assets. It's plain and simple. You sell, you get USDT. That's why dominance goes up. Now, for the previous times when the USDT dominance ever came back towards the 6%, you see it quickly gets rejected very fast. This was the August 5th carry trade unwinding, the first carry trade being unwinded in 2024, August. Then you had the tariff lows last year, 2025, in the US. Very quick rejection, but you can see since November 20th, we've come towards the high, marking 6.7% being the high. Got rejected, but it's accepting for a while now, for some time now. And unless we see maybe this lower high being broken, I expect the market to chop between up and down. Okay? Or worst case, if we're going to see another nuke for the market, hear me out here, for BTC could be 87K. So we've got the first gap already being filled. You can see here. Check this out. Okay. All right. Let me just get rid of this one first, and I'll explain this one in a bit. Okay. So we got the first CME gap of last weekend already filled off of yesterday's price action. We have yet to see the gap from Wednesday on New Year yet to be filled, and that puts price for BTC at 88.7K to 88K. Now historically it's a 70 to 80% chance CME gaps get filled. Remember in October when price went towards 126K for BTC, there was that gap at like 92K, was it, or was it one? Yeah, somewhere there, 100, the low 100s. People thought it would never get filled, but eventually it did get filled. Michael tweeted about that very advertently before. Now, strong case, but it's not a guarantee. But using this gap along with the dominance of USDT, it's likely if for USDT dominance continues to push up, as well as DXY also continuing to climb up, it's likely we can see more chop in the market, and so on and so forth. So if it's going to be a violent pump for USDT dominance, I expect BTC to also chop towards the downside to at least fill this gap. I really hope we don't go any lower below 85K, because that would be scary, right? 85 or 81K. That was the lowest level we defended in November 2025. Note, what's up? Pablo is here. Fun fact, China's M2 money supply is more than USA M2 money supply in term, even in dollar terms. but we've yet to see any of those money being deployed into crypto. It's very evident that I think the money now is being deployed into stocks, being deployed into commodities. Let's see how the stocks are doing right now. Yeah, S&P 500. When was the all-time high? January 7th. Look at that, dude. New Year resolution. Gonna be investing. They put it into S&P 500. Nasdaq, still not making all-time high for Nasdaq. Still below 26K for Nasdaq. But the Dow Jones, yes, the Dow Jones. I saw this in the headlines, making new highs as well on January 7th. You can see particular sectors inside the Dow Jones index is really outperforming. A bit of a shift in structure there, made a new high, take out this low, so maybe potentially come back towards to retest here. Okay, circling back to the CME gap, right? Another way to view this is, you see November 20th to November 21st, BTC went to as low as 80.7K on the CME futures, right? So from here on, we've been in a sort of a range bound condition. If you were to plot volume profile from that low towards here, you know, the POC would be at 87.6K. Now, this is not the most accurate tick volume on TradingView, but we'll take it as is. You can see at this level has the most amount of buyers and sellers transactions. The second highest would be where we're at right now, 91K. So this in line with the gap at 88K. I expect if USDT dominance continues to climb up, as well as DXY also continue to climb up, which is weird. Like, you see DXY is climbing, but stocks also climbing, right? So that means crypto is not getting its fair share. So in order to get a gauge, a better sense for where price is going using inverse correlation instead of using DXY, it's actually better to use USDT dominance. And if this continues to if this continues to pump for USDT dominance, it means people are selling their assets for USDT. Okay, and that together I think can combine to maybe fill that gap as well as retest that point of control here on the CME exchange, 87.6K. I know a lot of you guys on Discord were also calling for a short. I think someone was asking Note if they wanted a short until 87K, right? Zeno as well, yeah. Chris Alpha wanted a short till 87K. So the condition is still there for the BTC short, yes. Because remember, this, when was this? Let's see, go to Big X here. On the 1 hour specifically, yeah, New York open on Wednesday. Decisive break of structure, taking out, you see you made a new high here, its lower high was here, so you break here. And I did call on Wednesday's live stream for that 50% retest, then a continuation downwards. So this sort of structure here, you want to look for this structure as well in USDT dominance to signal the start of another bull run, because right now we're chopping, it's annoying. So where can we find that structure also playing out in USDT dominance? I'd say here 5.1%. Wouldn't put too much weight on it, because that's a long way to go from here. I think by then, if USDT dominance comes to 5.1%, maybe the market would already be in a bull run. So maybe let's look at 4 hour. Any decisive break of structure is legit. Right now, it's just chopping since 22nd of November around the 6% regions. Its lower high on the 4 hour would be also around 5.1%. 1 hour, I don't see any here decisive break, but decisive move to the downside, but its lower high of this new high would be here, and it just simply bounced off that. So no decisive break of structure of the new highs for USDT dominance. The newest high for USDT dominance is 6.745%. Whenever I see this type of structure, I feel like if it keeps bouncing off its lower high, it feels like it will want to create a new high. I don't know, maybe 7%, and then the decisive break of structure off of that lower high, then we can talk about this a bull run, or at least a sustained uptrend for BTC. But the reason why we're seeing a lot of chop in the market is just a lot more dominance for USDT. It's accepting above 6%. Okay, and historically we always had quick rejection off of 6%. 2024 Japan carry trade unwind. 2024 April tariff lows. My God. Here, we've been here for days. Okay, the highest dominance for USDT was 9.4%, and yeah, 9.3%. When was this? 2022. This was the low of the bear market. 2022. Look at that. You can even combine this with USDC dominance just by doing this, creating a spread here. Oh, sorry, not market cap. USDC.D. Here, press enter, and it should also give you about the same. So combining USDT with USDC, you can see June 2022 as well. If 9% was the highest for USDT, 16 minus 9, that's also a lot from USDC. So yeah, look at that. Combining USDT and USDC dominance. This is an SR flip. This is an SR flip. It's simply retesting this, but if a decisive break, it would mean this area would be deviated. But the just first impression, it feels like we're accepting above that SR region. What about USD1? Does USD1 have dominance? USD1.D. I think it's too small a share. The biggest ones are still USDT and USDC, so I'm not including USD1. But yeah. How y'all doing? Now, because of RWAs, we might even trade stocks on perp, sex, and dex. Yes, a lot of perp dexes have been listing them. I see notifications of it on lighter, variational as well. Hey, you can also trade stocks here on BingX, and we're still doing our trading competition. Okay, so link is in the description to sign up for BingX. If you sign up for BingX, if you trade 5K in volume, you'll receive 200 in your rewards hub, as well as if you have the highest volume until January 21 using our affiliate link, okay, then you'll be able to also win an extra $200 from our side. Okay, let's get to the charts. Have you bumped into any KOLs in HK? I didn't talk, but I think I saw Calvin. This guy. There. Calvin. Oh no, sorry, not this one. The other Calvin. The one who got liquidated. What is his name again? On yeah, this one, Calvin Tsai. Yes, the bro that got liquidated on October 10th. How's he doing now? Hey, bro is still trading a lot. Look at that. Algo trader, huh? Okay. Let's see. 13 minutes till the new 4-hour candle. We'll pop this up. Yeah. Yeah, Shursky. Let's break this losing streak on BingX. Right now, started with 1K. Now it's 778. I think we're gonna do the martingale. I'll just risk double every time I lose. Yesterday's trade, I got stopped out before it actually went in my direction. Wait, here. This was yesterday's trade. Here. Oh my lord. Okay. It was super overextended during 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I thought this was it. I thought this was the low, right? Then you had immediate absorption. That's right. Made a new low. Take out this higher low. Sorry, lower high. Took out this lower high, so I bid 50% of that. Right here. Nearly got stopped out, but it went pretty okay until nearing New York Open. Oh my god, New York Open was 10:30 p.m. Look at that. Created the low, then go on ahead. Yeah. It's annoying to trade using limit order because stuff like this can happen. But we'll adapt. We'll adapt. So, using the same playbook, we'll look for another overextension, either up towards here or here. I'll just keep this to journal. Llama, how we doing? Are we trading or backtesting today? We're gonna trade. I think I'll risk 200 since we lost 100 yesterday on BingX. So we'll risk 200. If it's gonna be an L, that's all good. We've been making it back with the fart coin longs. That's crazy, dude. Crazy, dude. Fart coin does not disappoint. It does not disappoint. So for USDT dominance, 1 minute, it's just ranging around here. Let's see. So recently I've been using USDT dominance on the 1 minute chart as inverse correlation confluence. So a good trick here, this is a good alpha if you're trading, is how low or how high can BTC pump or dumps go? Well, instead of looking at, well, I mean, you can look at previous structures of BTC. What you can do is just look at the money supply. That would be USDT dominance. If you look closely in the 1 minute, it's 90% of the time it's inversely correlated to BTC's 1 minute price action. Right? Makes sense because if you sell BTC, you get USDT, right? So BTC goes down. If you get USDT, it goes up. So it's much better, and it really cleared a lot of my headache because when previously I used DXY as inverse correlative confluence, but it's not very correlated. You know what I mean? Like DXY and gold are inversely correlated, but when I use DXY for BTC, it's not moving the same. But when I looked at USDT dominance, it's inversely correlated, right? So right now, we're at the lows for USDT dominance. We'll also mark key levels for here. We've been range bound as well for 12 minutes. You can see low, high for USDT dominance. But if you look at BTC over the past 12 hours, high, low. Okay, look, 928 BTC pump and then dumped until 938. Now look at USDT dominance. 928, where were we? Here. USDT dominance 927, 928, dumped, and then pumped for USDT dominance. 938. Fuck yeah! We found a nice inverse correlation for scalping. Having this would help because you'll know how far price can go for BTC. For BTC, especially after October 10th, order book is so thin. It's very random. So you can't really rely much on previous structure for BTC. So a much more reliable way is to just look at money supply, USDT dominance. So yesterday, all of the variational fart coin long scalps were because I saw immediate rejection on USDT dominance last night. These were insane. I just kept adding on to my position and sell, sell, sell. Here. See, this was all January 8th. Whenever USDT dominance just slumps, and it was a decisive slump, I just hit the green button. Hit the green button. Now, for BTC, can we do the same? Never seen such excitement over a stablecoin because this is progress for my system. This is progress. Really, really good. You'd understand too. I struggled before with DXY. I was like, they're not inversely correlated like what people on CT are saying. Like, for gold and DXY, yeah. But how come I don't see the same for DXY and BTC? So when I looked at USDT dominance closely, I realized, oh yeah, this is my DXY. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. 4-hour candle. Insanely bearish the past 4 hours. Well, not really insanely. It's a big body, but it tells a different story. It's chopping during the first, second, third hour. The 4th hour, which is currently where we're in right now, 3 o'clock. Yeah, directionally down. Yes, sir. We'll take these dubs, man. We'll take these dubs. Gotta have some excitement, you know? Man, CT's so boring now. I feel like a lot of them are written by Cloud. Okay, 4 hour. So what I want to see is in 4 minutes, when the new 4-hour candle opens, I want to see it immediately push bearish here. And if it gives us our entry model, we'll take it. Winner, whatever the outcome could be. I just don't want to think too much. Prepare, and then let's go. We'll risk 200. USDT dominance. Yeah, you see? Dumping for BTC, but USDT dominance is pumping on the 1 minute. You can also figure out, if you notice maybe your key levels have never been retested, you can look for USDT as reference too. So where are the highs for USDT? In terms of open close, it would be here. So let's see if it rejects here. So if USDT dominance rejects here, but it never retests this 30-minute key level, we can take the long. For the lows as well, here and here. Okay, 3 minutes. So yeah, man, I expect more chop for the market. It's obvious because if we are accepting above 6% for USDT dominance, it means most of the people in the market are in stable coins rather than any asset. This is the only chart I need to know what the market is behaving, like how the market is behaving right now. Because we don't see immediate rejection. We got rejected once, but we're staying here. So a lot of people are in stables. Think they're still scared? I don't know. Likely. Okay, 4 hour. We got 2 minutes left. See if we can get a play in. Yeah, we have 4 consecutive bullish closes. 4 hour. I think this morning, if you had shorted, you could have continued to hold after this. This is the textbook. Make a new high, then immediately break the low. Preferably, you want to see this in that exact sequence instead of chop, 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 chop. Let's also see, do we need these? Nah, not necessarily, but I don't particularly find, I didn't particularly, couldn't really make use of this for my edge. I got so excited about the green guy, red guy analysis, but yesterday when price was dumping, the aggregated spot order book on the 1 minute still showed bullish. So either price is being manipulated elsewhere, or I don't know. Oh, but look at that. Damn. Past 1 minute, a lot of bearish delta on the spot order book. So I had expected to see this yesterday, but yesterday when we were dumping, it was bullish delta. So you see, remember yesterday, right? January 8th, we went from 90 to 89.5k during these times. People were buying the dip, but it just kept slumping. So less reliable for me to use. Oh, sorry, this is futures. Where was it? Expand here. Yeah, 90 January 8th. Dump. Price, right? Looking at the orange line, but bullish delta. So they were buying the dips, but it's not being reflected on the price. Whoever's on the order book's really dominated by the sell side, so couldn't use this as part of my strategy. But this is definitely really good to gauge market behavior. A big dump. USDT dominance. Let's see. Alright, instant rejection there already. You can see, yeah? It came towards the 1 hour open close. Can look for a long, maybe. Why not? Why not? But ideally, I want BTC to come here, then we take the long. So we have one condition already met. Okay, 4 hour candle open. Let's see, I want to see this immediately push bullish for USDT. But BTC, I want to immediately push bearish to create that bottom wick. The quicker the move is, the better. Oh, Anita Cho. Hello, hello. You got 12 months to go, bro. To do 40x. Fuck it. Do 400x. Alright, 4 hour. Switch to the 1 hour. So much cleaner now that I have this instead of the what's that called? The fractal time frame indicator on the right. I'm kind of hoping for a dump, continue the bear market. Possibly if dominance for USDT continues to climb up all the way to 6.7 or 6.8%. Because we made the high of 6.7% for USDT dominance in November. But no lower highs were taken. We've just been flailing about here. If this was a meme coin, you would buy this. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Alright, continuing to climb. So continue to dump BTC. There, 2 red, 3 red, so it must be 3 green. If USDT dominance breaks this low and BTC breaks this high, we can try for a long. We don't necessarily need it to retest here, but it would be cleaner if we do get a retest here. So let's see. Let's lock in. Big dump. What about dominance? There we go. Dominance. Let's see. How far are you going? 30 minute. There's another high here. Should we be wary of this? Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yo, it does want to come towards here. 6.1% for USDT dominance. BTC. Break of this high. And then we look for a long. Alright, 1 key level already hit for BTC. Man, analysis really be spot on, but what about execution? Right, this one as well already retested here. Alright, lock in. Lock in. You guys see that? Crazy. See? Inversely correlated. You hear it first from here. Check out this high. More. I wanted to take out this high and then bid the 50% or retest, then make a new high, then we go. Okay. I'd be a bit sus if we break this high, but the dominance never broke this low, so keep going up. TikTok bull market target for USDT? Which one? Dominance BTC. Past 15 minutes was super bearish. Definitely a good long opportunity. But let's see if USDT dominance stops here. Surely you cannot go that far. Yep, range bound past 12 hours, past 14 hours here. Expecting rejection here, then we can take a long. Let's not get faked out yet. Small meme whale. What memes you're in right now? You still in Milady? Maybe you're the #1 holder. Maybe you're the #1 holder for Milady. Alright. Still waiting. We have our key levels. We didn't miss anything, right? Surely, right? 30-minute here, good. Yeah. So remember when we were backtesting on Wednesday, we had so many key levels. I refined it to just include key levels when it's range bound. So clearly we've been range bound since 1 a.m. Hong Kong time here. So we'll just use these key levels. This one's technically 1, 2, but we'll only use the overextended area. Because there's got to be some reaction at those levels. Alright, looking like it wants to break the low. BTC, come on. Got my finger on the trigger. I saw that. I saw that, Zeno. Yeah. Maybe we need to up our leverage more. 100x. 99x. We're risking 200. Where would our target be? Towards the mean. My God. Mean or 90? 90.9? Profile can do too. Can use profile for targets if you're not sure where you want to hit TP. I will deal with that later. Alright, BTC still hasn't taken out the high yet. Dominance hasn't taken out the low yet. This looks very scuffed. Also this. So I believe that the USDT dominance wants to come here. 6.113. That could mean another low for BTC. That's the plan. That's the plan. Dominance, BTC. Okay. Any big candle on the 5 second. Want to see those. Not these. These are too slow. Where are the big boys? By the way, who's trading on BingX? Let me know. Oh, top chat, live chat. New 15-minute. Do you think we'll skyrocket from here or continue the bear market? I think we'll chop. Maybe dump a bit more because there's more people in stables than there are in risk assets. For the past 3 months. So I think we'll chop. Maybe max pump we can get is till like 96, 100k, between that area. But if price ever goes towards 96, 100k, I'm expecting to see like a swift rejection there. Remember what Benjamin Cohen said? It's like when BTC was at 10k, 1k, all of those psychological numbers. The higher the number is, the more price crosses those numbers. So how many times has it been? We've crossed 100k only like 14, 15. Whereas 1,000 or 10,000, well, when BTC was at those levels, it was like 30, 40, right? And also Chinese New Year is coming up next month. Historically, there's a dump, at least from the China side. If China's orders are bigger than the world's, then yeah, there's gonna be a dump. But we didn't see a big of a dump last Chinese New Year for BTC, so wouldn't put too much weight on that. Yeah, the dubious speculation, man. Dubious speculation. I kind of agree with what Trader SZ say though. He said among the 3 big majors, Sol would offer the highest ROI. I think so too. I think Sol would be, because just market cap wise and the attention. If things start kicking off again for crypto, you'll see memes coming back again. But then also, to be fair, you have Polymarket now taking away a bit of that share in terms of being degen. So it's not just meme coins anymore. Well, that's also interesting. That could be a counter argument to Sol. Polymarket, Kalshi. It's the new gambling now. Not just memes. Last year it was just memes. 2 years ago it was just memes. Now you have prediction markets. And there's ways to build an edge around that, so. Sounds like a new superhero from the Marvel universe. And he's balding. Okay. 418. This is so scuffed. Very scuffed. If we follow the plan, if we don't see it, we don't take it. There you have the break of the high. Let's keep trailing it and see how it goes. There must be some way. Break of the low too. We'll wait for the retest. How's it looking on the minute? 1 minute. Okay. I think I'll look too long. Because of this aggressive move for USDT dominance, but it never touched 6.11. Feel iffy there. Feel a bit iffy. Slow Friday? Pretty slow. Maybe everyone's still on vacation. Only employees start this week's work. Employers will be next week. Oh, why? What happened? Have new prospects? Damn! What the? Yo, next time you come though, you better come in with a helicopter, a chopper. Now pick us up. Pick us up in a chopper. I'm not talking about this chopper. I'm talking about the. Wow, look, this looks very scuffed, man. This looks so scuffed. You know what scalping is like right now? Ever since October 10th. Feels like you need to actually time the bottom and the top. That's what I feel like now. Market structures get absolutely violated. That'd be sick though. It's taking quite some time. Let's look at the flow. I need a new account to look at footprint. But this will do. Not really using this as Confluence. I just want to see what it's like. How's it like, or how's it doing on the spot side? Where is it? Okay. It was quite irregular here. 1 minute. Irregular as in it's not evenly distributed. Do you see that? This is regular. This is not. Dude. No chance for a pullback. Fart coin looking. Gradual uptrend for Fartcoin. New highs on the 1 minute today. So it's easy to scalp long. Okay. Okay. Oh, did you hear about that news? The Cambodian guy, what's his name again? Chang Zi? Cambodian Chinese crypto. Chen Ji. Yeah. His fund is a front for money laundering for crypto. $15 billion. Scammed. Crazy. Zeno! Eh? 2 to 300 in this economy? Okay, maybe it's giving us what we want, but still kind of reluctant. Okay, now we're below 6.89%, 6.089% for dominance. Kind of want to see USDT dominance come here. No pullback either, and the further this goes, the worse my risk to reward will be. Low Q, watching while eating pad pow. Going to Pattaya tomorrow. Life is good. Hey, bro, on another holiday. Life is good. Life is good, you know what I mean? Jep Sparrow, any crypto like follow silver price like Pax Gold? 2025 is stone years. Fartcoin. Not even joking. Fartcoin. Just don't hodl on perps. For the time being, I think Fartcoin, because I looked at a lot of different alts. If you look at the 1 minute, I'll show you later, but it looks like barcode price action. But 1 minute for Fartcoin is smooth. It looks like BTC. It means the volume is high. People are trading it constantly. Any meme coins right now, the narrative being dead, I expect it to correct now. Yet if the narrative is dead but the volume is still high and you can see it with your own eye, it means it's still garnering some attention. And maybe I'm just biased, but Fartcoin is the reason why I'm... Oh damn, look at that, top 750 in ranking. All in Bali and Philippines, by the way. Most of the PNL, most of the trading were done in Bali and Philippines. But yesterday was intense scalping for me. Like I don't even have time to screenshot it and send it to the group. So I'll think of a way to create some sort of a notification bot every time I open a position for a quick scalp. Alright, there we go. What about dominance? Alright, it's correcting 50% now. What are you gonna do? You gonna keep going? New 15-minute candle. Oh, no, this is still the current 15-minute. Alright, let's switch to the 30-minute. So maybe 30-minute again, push bullish for USDT, push bearish for BTC. I want to see that. Give me a bit more clarity. Doesn't same apply for Pepe. I don't know, I haven't looked. I'll look at it. But wait. Stay with me, Protolist, stay with me. I will look if it looks like a barcode price action or not. But right now, it's corrected 50%. Okay, what are you gonna do here? I really want to take a piss, but let's see. I have a feeling this will just continue to go up here. 6.11%. Boy, no way, boy. If you're gonna go that aggressively, I go all the way. Come on. Go all the way. New 30-minute open. Alright. We have our levels. I think it's decent. Yep. Decent. What about these coin? These nuts? Ah, got him. Oh, dude, infinite money hack. Who are you? My name is Tim. You don't look like Tim. Ah, you know. Oh, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hurry the fuck up. Oh, look at that! Why am I not surprised, you little shit? I knew USDT dominance wants to go higher. Ah! Improved! See, old me would have taken that long and be like, now we know, kind of. Not enough data yet, but this is good. Good. Waiting for USDT dominance to come here. They're inversely correlated. Any major crypto asset is inversely correlated with USDT dominance. Because if you sell, you get USDT. Okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Went there to accumulate some Vart coin. Yeah, that's why you gotta come in with a chopper, dude. We'll give you... Pick us up in a chopper. We'll give you a hoodie. A box mining hoodie. That's a good trade. It's a very good trade. Come on. More, a bit more. 430. The next structure to break would be here. Still scuffed. Still scuffed. 30-minute. Alright. Where can we hit TP if we get in? $91K. Not bad, actually. Yeah, what's a beta bot cap? Oh, is it the cap you wore last time when you came here? That cap? I remember, yeah, I was like, oh, when me and Martin saw that cap. Alright, higher, higher, higher. Go higher. I want to see dominance here. And then swift rejection. I'd be even more confident in a long if I see that. If we get that set up and we win, bro, just give me the most improved player award already, man. Hey, look at that. Higher. More. Go, 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 go. Dude, look at that, dude. I would have been stopped out, bro. I would have been stopped out if I didn't learn about this. Thank God we have inverse correlated asset. Go to no? Note, did you miss something? Hell yeah, you missed. We would have taken the long, but I realized, you know, dominance wants to go higher for USDT. Now, if I didn't know about dominance, we would have taken the long here at the 50% retest. Would have gotten stopped out. But I want to see dominance come here. Alright, retest that. And then swift rejection. And then we'll bid the 50%. Maybe this one's already like good enough too. Yeah, why is that? Why that key level? Because swift rejection here. 12 hours ago. There we go. We crossed. It's a significant key level. Even if it breaks here, we go. We don't need to think too much. Just go. Yeah. One more high, even better. But if we break now. Yes! USDT to the moon! The higher the better. That way our risk reward will be better. Come on, swift rejection. New high. Low is quite risky, but do we do it? Okay, we have the condition. Now we wait for the retest. And then break the new low, then we go. How about that? How about that? Exactly as drawn up in the back testing. Let's see. New high. You make a new high, you break this low. Where's the music? Yo. Okay. Not too much now. Not too much now. There we go. Come and touch. And then break the low, then we go. That's the plan. Surely this will work. Not yet. Don't get faked out now. Yes, sir. Make a new high. This one's a bit tricky because this is the low to break. I want, okay, another new high. Man, USDT really going to the moon, huh? Yeah, trading, 90% waiting. To the moon! Yo, to the moon! It's coming back towards the macro resistance. Yo, USDT to the moon! BTC dumping. Okay. Like, man, this is too many green. Can you like stall so we have a lower high, a higher low? Come on, man. Yeah, there's no stopping, dude. USDT to the moon, huh? Oh my lord. Okay. Alright, this will be the lower high. Oh, sorry, higher low. Fuck, This will be the higher low. Keep trailing our stop. Damn, dude. Risk 40 to make 500. Imagine. Yes, sir. You're gonna be so rich because USDT is going to the moon. New high. Break this low. Imagine the smell. I'm super excited. I am super excited. Another new high, so this would be the low. Higher low. Look at that shit. Yo, if we win this trade, bro, it's gonna be so nice. How to avoid fake outs 101. I mean, it's come towards the macro resistance. Wait, not yet. Actually, it's all the way up there. Holy. Quick look, 1 hour. I guess it's filling the imbalance here. So, it's even better. We'll have a better risk to reward. Don't fail me now, mouse. Yeah. Yeah, if you had shorted since 9:30 a.m. Hong Kong time and you're holding now, that would have been a big dub. That would be the good short entry. So you might be asking me, Ron, why aren't you like shorting now? Because where do I put my stops? It's kind of ugly. Put my stops at 91.5. So we look for a better reversal for a long. Look at that, extremely oversold already for the past 2 hours. Damn, it's come towards the 4-hour key level. What the fuck? Yo, USDT actually going to the moon. Yo, retested 90.1. We have to keep trailing. Oh my god, there's not even a wick for me to put. Oh my god, let's update the profile, see where we're at. Still there, POC. Yeah. Come on, man. Give me a higher low. It would be this break. There we go. There's our higher low. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. What's going on? That means DXY is also pumping. Not really. USDT only. Look at that. Hey, that's what. You know you're cooked. You know the market is cooked if USDT is pumping. Break this low. There we go, new high. Can be another higher low. Not as solid as this one. Yeah, to the moon, huh? If only all the meme coins we hold behave like this, life would be easy. Wouldn't it? Imagine you buy a meme coin and it just does this. Damn, dude. 89.8. This was yesterday's low. This was yesterday's low. It's just going lower. Yeah. It's not a good... if you missed the 9:30 a.m. short, you wouldn't be able to do this with high RR. At least, I don't know what system you're using, but my system is ugly. For if I were to do a pro trend short, you know what I mean? So upon reviewing my journal, I realized, holy crap, my pro trend strategy is not good. But my reversals still have an edge. Still. Surely you stop here. How high this motherfucker wants to go? Here? Oh my god. This was New York high. 30 minute, 1 hour. Open closes. We got a higher low. Holy. Big W, even though we didn't trade anything, but yo, we have a really nice confluence. USDT dominance. New high, break that low. I am hungry for a long right now. Keep trailing. This is the low, not this one. Can we long the dominance? Imagine. Can we? Is there an instrument for it on Polymarket or Kalshi for dominance? Why not? You can bet anything. You can bet on the return of Jesus Christ too. 5.5% annualized gain, by the way, for those who bet no. That's better than your bank savings performance. Savings account performance. Help me find. No. Maybe you can. USDT dominance on prediction markets. Still this low. This is the low to break still, but this looks so scuffed now that we're consolidating like this, even though it's just 1 minute. You want a decisive break. Long Johnson. Oh, Long John. Why my eyes up? If you get that reference, you're an OG in the meme space. Oh, Long John. Oh, my eyes up. Oh, yeah. Why my eyes up? Okay, another new high. Wow. Wow. You've got to be joking me, son. Congrats to those who shorted since 9:30 a.m. Yo. Alright, shut up. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay. Here? Go here. Yeah! Llama knows. He's a YouTube OG. How do I get a 5K Bing X account? What do you mean? It's trade 5K in volume to get 200. Oh, look at that. You see? Okay, that's invalidated. Stop loss still there. How you doing though, Dixie? And that's the new high, so this is the low to break. We've avoided 4 fake outs already just by looking at USDT dominance. Do you think we have a high chance of continuing the bear market? What bear market? We're in a bear market? What's your definition of a bear market? My definition of a bear market if we're below the last bull cycle's all-time high, which was 69K. I think if price goes to 69K or below, that's the bear market for me. Now, it might be a different definition for you. Could it be below 50-week moving average? Some say that's the bear market. But I think as long as USDT dominance is above 6%, we're gonna be chopping. Okay, that's the low to break. It's scuffed though. I don't like how it's like this. Oh, so you're asking me if I think will BTC go to 70K, 60K? I don't know. No one knows. No one knows. That's the truth. Nobody knows. But what I do know is more people are holding stables now than they do risk assets. So, okay, here we go. New low. So, we do the same thing. We go here. Not that low. Yo, relax. Yeah, but this is the sort of move I'm looking for. Oh my god. I'd be pissed if it goes on without me. Yeah. That's that decisive break I'm talking about. Now we wait for the retest. Alright. We wait for the retest. Where's BTC at right now? 89.863. TP would be like 91. It's a bit too high though, but just looking at profile, now it seems like, yeah, 91 is the POC. High time frame still very bearish. We got the new hourly candle coming up. Look at that, dude. Actually, no. Keep that. Come on, retest, please. Please, please, please. Okay, new hourly candle. Brother. Oh my god, it's like dealing with a pet. Like a pet that does not know how to stop. You see what I mean? You have to time the bottom and the top. At least before there's the retest. After October 10th, just go. What's it looking like right now? Eesh, that's already 1.2 and 1.5. Do you think we'll get back to 91 today? At least before New York Open? Yeah, it really do be like that. Imagine. What if? What if? I bet you know. You wanna bet? You wanna bet? You wanna bet that Michael will come through that door and say, "Are we winning, son?" Make one on Poly Markets. Dude, imagine that. Ah. What I like to have seen happen is here, up, then go. But we never got 50%, dude. It's just going. Annoying little shit. You see, if I market order now, it was gonna go there. They're watching me. The market makers are watching me. It's a $200 margin, bro. Still watching me. Really ugly already, the risk to reward. If this retest would have happened, that would have put us here. Our entry would have been there. Already done for the day. Ayya. And I can't just simply go off of the break because that's how we protect ourselves. 4 fake outs already. First one being down here. Where was it? Right here. That's the trade-off, I guess. BTC. You want to see the settings of my fib? Here. Only 0.5 and then 10% of the width. You have trend line there and then background there. What's goated for me is I was able to write the script for the overlay. AI is goated, bro. Super goated. You just need to be really good with prompts. Of course, I always play with Michael's money, bro. How do you think I earn my salary? Technically, you can say I can say I'm a hedge fund trader. I work in a hedge fund. Oh, you must manage for wealthy clients. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yes. All right, there we go. See how I said if I had market ordered there, it would just go back to retest. This would be better. Better. Do we save on fees and go for limit order? That's the question. It's been multiple times already. The price has defended 90K. So I think it's not unreasonable to set a limit order there. 4 hour. Although the past 6 hours, quite bearish. Bearish. How much liquidity does Michael has before he runs out? I don't know if I can. Let's put it this way, bro is wait. Sorry, I can't sign an NDA. I remembered. From here to 91. You know what? Let's just go long now. Risk 200 including fees. Let's do it. Okay, because I gotta go now. Alright, I'll post the results, the progress on Discord. Alright? Boys, I'll see you guys on Discord. Take good care of yourselves. What are you saying? In CS2 terms, how many headshots can you take? What do you mean? Let's just say I bought helmet. So, unless you have an AK-47, you can one tap me. How much are those 2 hours luxury semi-detached home costs across Hong Kong airport? Must be pretty expensive if it's near the airport. I think monthly would be more than 20k Hong Kong. Alright, ciao ciao, take care guys. Post the results on Discord. Alright, my name is Ron. Shana now.